Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Radio Tom channel. I am your host, Tom, the Radio Tom Fowl, and welcome to Marvel Mondays, where we are continuing our journey into our Marvel Legendary Rando run as pseudo Rando run as we're making our way through each of the expansions and what I'm hoping is release order or as close to it as possible. We are still working our way through the Dark City, and today's Betty, we've got the notorious Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin. The nice thing is, he actually has the keyword bribe, so we can use a combination of buy power and attack power to take him out. He is at a 13, which is expensive, so with him in, it does mean the streets of New York are in, and we'll get to his Master Strike when it comes up, but there are 5 Master Strikes in the deck, and the negative zone, Prison Breakout, is the scheme we're going against. There's 8 twists. We have an extra henchman group into the mix, so our henchmen are Phalanx and Sentinels, and then on a scheme twist, you play the top 2 cards of the villain deck. Evil wins if 12 villains escape. So, I feel like, especially after our last game with all the escaping, this could be problematic. So we also have the villains in there this time are Streets of New York and the Underworld, which that's going to finish up. So we're going to start getting into repeats on those, starting with our next game. Our heroes, and I do apologize, last week we had a couple of repeats in there. I kind of forgot to take them out between. It had been a few weeks since I played, so I kind of forgot who I'd used previously. But we have Bishop from the X-Men, Colossus of X-Force, Ghost Rider of the Marvel Knights, Jean Grey of X-Men, and Charles Xavier, Professor X, into this battle, helping keeping that negative zone breakout in check while trying to stop Kingpin. So I think let's get right on into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for player 1. The villain phase. Azazel is going to come out from the underworld. On a fight, a card in your hand gains teleport this turn when you fight him. Ooh, that's actually beneficial. Strange. Not used to beneficial fight actions lately here. But it does take 4 to hit him. All right, so what are we looking at here? Okay, we've got a swing of 1, so we're definitely not attacking him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buy power. I would like to get this Hell on Wheels Ghost Rider. And for the other 2, let's get this, whatever the cost, Bishop. And when we play him, we'll show those in a little bit more detail here. So we'll go ahead and discard. Bring that back down. Put out a couple of new. Oh, there's a little bit more expensive Ghost Rider we could have bought there. That would have been nice, but c'est la vie. It happens. So let's go to this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for player 2. The villain phase. It is Hammerhead, one of the Streets of New York villains. Is a bribe, so it takes up to 5, and KO one of your heroes with a the recruit icon on. Ooh, interesting. So kind of similar to the Magia Goons, but Hammerhead specifically makes you get rid of money generators. Kind of thematic for Hammerhead, if I'm being honest here. So let's see what we got. We are swinging for 3. We're buying for 3. So we know exactly what we're going to get on the next turn. Let's see. Whenever a card you own is KO'd this turn, you get +2 buy power. That's not bad out of Bishop. At a cost of 3. We also have the other one. Draw a card. You can KO a card hand. That's a really decent combo too. But part of me thinks we want to take the buy power. We might just take a Maria Hill here, so we can get the more expensive cards rolling, because we last game we were hurting on that. That's going to leave us a swing of 3, so we're not gonna get to do anything with that. We've spent our monies, so we can't bribe Hammerhead. Didn't really want to this early. At some point we're gonna have to suck it up and just go for it. So we're back to player 1. Let's do the villain phase. It's Bullseye. Fight. KO one of your heroes with a recruit icon and one of your heroes with an attack icon. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. All right. So let us see what we can do here. We have a buy power of 1. Hey, this should look really, really familiar because it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Part of me almost wants to spend the 5 and bribe him just to get him out of the way, because we the big thing is we don't want folks to escape. 12 down and we have a problem, but it's early. So buying is very beneficial, but we know we're going to have the better buy power coming up on player 2, so do we just help out now? I think we do. Okay, we're going to take the bribe option, knock out 3, 2 of those. We do have to KO a hero, so that'll knock him out. So this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leaving us with 1. Not going to do us any good. But hey, at least we knock something out. That's goes over to our victory pile. And unlike the last game, I'm still salty about that last game. Apocalypse was a tough round for us. But I also built player 2 terribly. So eventually, once we get through the rando series, I want to go back through and go back and revisit the villains and possibly schemes that we failed. So we'll see. We'll see about that. All right, so they're reshuffled. I won't draw 6 yet. I probably just should. But let's go to player 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Villain phase scheme twist. See, this is why I am happy we did this. So, scheme twist this round. We play the top 2 cards of the villain deck. It is a Sentinel coming out for the first. The second is Phalanx coming out. All right, at least they're cheaper to hit. But I don't think I can hit him right now, because I do believe, yep, it's kind of the reverse of what player 1 had. Buy power of 5, kitty swipe of 1. I kind of want to grab the expensive card while it's out, but what did we buy for player 2 last time? Oh, we didn't buy anything for player 2 last time. Oh, we picked up Maria Hill. So let us make KO a villain from your victory pile. If you do get 3. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't mind. Don't mind if I do. I'm not too worried about points. So let us go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that down. Colossus coming out. You gain a wound when you play that one. It is 3 attack power, cost of 1, which is great, but you gain a wound. So would definitely pair well with characters that can do stuff with wounds. Like, I believe it's the Hulk that plays really well with wounds. But if you got like into the Legacy Virus and you had that, you would never buy that card. Okay, player 2 is reshuffled back up to player 1. Let's go ahead, flip over another Phalanx. Yeah. And let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The city is full right now, which is not good for us. Attack power of 1, 2, 3. A buy power. Oh, sorry. Attack power of 4. And a buy power of 1, 2, 3. If we would have played a Marvel Knights character before with this Hell on Wheels Ghost Rider, we would have gotten +2 buy power, but not bad. Attack of 4, buy power of 3. I do believe we are going to knock out. Oh yeah, let's take out a Phalanx, because reveal a tech hero or KO one of your heroes with an attack icon. We do have this tech on with our Hell on Wheels, so not a problem to hit him this round. Saves us a little bit. Oh, by power 3, what do we want to do? Whenever a card you own gets KO'd this turn, with what we have up here, this would actually be beneficial. So we're going to grab that bishop. That was at a cost of 3. Not bad. 1 by power that we're just going to let go to the wayside. Come on down to player 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully. I felt like a card might have slid in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay, we're okay. Villain phase. Oh, paramedic. I'm going to get kidnapped by the Phalanx. Let's see what we got going on. We got a Maria Hill for 2 by power. We've got Shield Agent for 2 more, Shield Agent for another, and 2 attack power. Not great. What can we do with 5 down here? Oh, I could actually buy 3 cards? That's not bad. Because we'll get this, whatever the cost bishop, for 2. We'll get this Psionic Astral Form Professor X for 2 more. And draw their Fire Colossus for 1 more. That'll spend everything, can't do anything with a 2 attack power. That's okay. Not a bad buy. We'll kind of take that as our plus. More Professor X's down here. Now we're up to player 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 card left over in the draw pile. And the bad stuff. Poof, Sentinel is out. Okay. So, what we got going on here? Okay, we're going to play this first, whatever the cost bishop. Draw a card. If we would have played a covert first, we would have gained the ability to KO a card from our hand or discard pile. That's fine. But, hey, we draw a Shield Agent. 1, 2 by power. 3 by power. 4 by power. 5 by power. 6 by power. I'm just going to be obnoxious. Ooh, this is... Okay, so Azazel's probably about to escape from us. Hopefully we don't lose 2, but I do like this Mind Over Matter Jean Grey for 6. Whenever you rescue a bystander this turn, draw a card. Don't have a ton of... I mean, we do have the 1 bystander out. So, is it the greatest? No. Is it the worst? No. But it also has an attack value of 4, and we know something's about to disappear. Unless, maybe we get a Master Strike. A Master Strike right now would probably... or the other Bystander. Both of those would be best case scenario for us. So we'll put that up there. We'll refill the HQ. Another Jean Grey. Whenever you rescue a Bystander this turn, you get +1 by power. Let's go down to player 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 left over. Come on, Master Strike. Now, it's a Sentinel. So, we have our first of 12 escapees. And we need to KO someone at a cost of 6 or less from down here. I'm going to KO... that Professor X just to try to give us some variety. That's not bad. Ooh, and this would be great for player 1 right now because that's the if an X-Men's player played before, rescue a bystander. So Jean Grey, of course, the synergy within themselves is great. So if you're ever looking for ways to build, sometimes just buying the same character works out very nice. And wow, we have a basic hand here. And not much we can do. Okay, my power 4. And let's see what I want to do with it. 2/2. I think we're going to take Hell on Wheels. Because our Kingpin here, each player needs to reveal a Marvel Knights hero. And Ghost Rider's the only one available. So, a little problematic. Can attack for 2. No one has bribe. Oh boy, we're hurting already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let us draw something decent. Villain phase. Blackheart Ambush. The player to your right reveals an MK hero or gains a wound. Okay, so we need to deal with player 2 here real quick. The good news is they do have an MK. That blazing fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have their hand ready to go. Perfect. But we now need to deal with our second villain escaping. Take out someone at a cost of 6 or less down here. I'm going to get rid of that other Professor X. I'm not a big fan of that card. Okay, so what we got going on down here? Oh, hello. What can I do whenever a card you own is... Oh, okay, perfect. So, first, we are going to Mind Over Matter Jean Grey. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll show you this card. The artwork is really cool. I like the comic art for Jean Grey. The Professor X I'm not a big fan of. His face and jowls just always kind of throw me off. But this is whenever you rescue a bystander this turn, draw a card with 4 buy power. And it's a covert card, which is going to work out nicely with whatever the cost bishop. Draw a card, and because a covert was played, I can KO a card from my hand or my discard pile. I think we're going to opt to KO from my hand, but hold on. We're technically going to play this first. It is attack of 2, so we can get this in the right order, because this is the Absorb Energies Bishop. And whenever a card you own is KO'd this turn, you get +2 buy power. So if we play that first, doesn't hurt our order at all. Doesn't even hurt with the information we got. It's all gravy. Okay, so we KO'd that for 2 buy power. We are then going to play Hell on Wheels Ghost Rider for 2 more. Sadly, no Marvel Knights character. But 2 more attacks, so we can do some damage up here. And whenever we KO somebody, this is going to be kind of nice for our buy power. And if we knock this guy out, so yeah, let's do this. We're going to knock 1, 2, 3 for this here. That'll be player 1's victory pile. We rescue this bystander. When you rescue this bystander, you may KO a wound from your hand or from any player's discard pile. Which would be good if that Colossus pops up, but we've already rescued him. Problematic. But because we rescued them, oh, and the Phalanx reveal a tech hero. Done. So that doesn't go off. But because whenever you rescue a bystander this turn, we draw a card. It is another attack power. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. No one KO'd. That's hunky-dory fine with us. We still have a buy power of 6. So, but I need to... It'd be great just hitting Blackheart right away, but it'd be nice to work down these Sentinels. So, we're going to knock out a Sentinel for 1, 2, 3. That is going to force us to KO a hero. So, that is done. Whenever a card you own is KO'd this turn, you get +2. Doot doot. And let's do the same thing again. Let's sure, we'll clear the bank. So that'll go. That'll be +2. You may gain it. It becomes a gray hero with no text that gives you... Oh, hello, Charles Xavier for 8. Don't mind if I do. So this big mind control Professor X, yeah, whenever you defeat a villain this turn when he's played, you may get it, or you may gain it. It becomes a gray hero with no text that gives attack equal to its attack value. That is awesome. I like that. That's gonna be a big card for us. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and buy that. We got the city cleared a little bit more, which is nice, and we got some fluff out of player one's hand. So I feel like that's a very, very good turn here. So let's go back down to player two. We already have their hand available. Tombstone. Who has bribe? Cost of 8 to hit. Each player reveals a fighty hero, the green, or gains a wound. It's not so bad. Even though I don't think either of us have bought any green heroes, so this could be problematic. Oh, this is sad. Okay. We're going to play Blazing Hellfire Ghost Rider, who's got, gives us +2. If you KO a villain from your victory pile, you get +3. We don't have a villain in our victory pile, so that doesn't do us any favors. Oh, that's a bummer. This psionic astral form, Professor X is going to do no bonus +2 because we can't play an X-Men character prior. Oops, sorry, camera. But he does give us 1 attack power for 3, so we are going to be able to at least hit a Sentinel. We might be able to hit more with the bribes because we've got our Maria Hill for 2 and 3 shield agents. So technically we could hit the bribe on Tombstone. I do think instead we are going to hit the Sentinel for 1. KO one of our heroes. That's hunky-dory. Because when this comes back up, that's going to boost us. Big fan of that. So that is 1, 2, 3 out. And a buy power of 5. Jean Grey down here. Whenever you rescue a bystander, you get +1 buy power. Oh, but this is the rescue a bystander. Oh, but that gives you 3 buy power. But attacking more is good. Okay, yeah, let's grab these 2. I like it. Normally, my thought is whatever the most expensive one is, I will try to go for it. But in this case, because yeah, I think player 2 is who I've got the Jean Grey system going for. Hi, Billy Mays here with the Jean Grey system. No, my luck, it's player 1. The downside. Yeah, it is player 1. That's problematic. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 1 will flip the villain deck. Hey, it's another Tombstone. He is somehow both in the sewers and in the bank. I shuffled that very nicely today. I like how I'm blaming my shuffling. And a very boring turn of a buy power 5. And a swipe of 1. Bump. So, for a buy power 5, the Jean Grey up there would be nice for rescuing a bystander, even though the rescue bystander card went to player 2. That was dumb on my part. We could, Professor X, you may put a hero from the HQ into the bottom of the hero deck. You may KO a card from your hand or discard. No, I don't necessarily like that. Whenever you rescue a bystander, it's +3 buy power, which is nice. This one here, you may KO a villain from your victory pile, and we have a hefty victory pile right now. And you may KO a villain from your victory pile. If you do, get +3. I'm assuming you can't do that twice. Like, if I could do that more than once in a turn, that kind of feels broken. Because we could probably just kill Kingpin fairly quickly. All right, we move on to player 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After making some silly mistakes here. And flippy. Hey, it's a scheme twist. We're going to play the top 2 cards. Master Strike. Oh, scheme twist should be up here. Master Strike here. So we need... Each player needs to reveal a Marvel Knights card or discard their hand and draw 5 cards. So player 2 is going to have to do that. Let's get that out of the way right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leaving us 1 left over. Let's see. Well, player 1 might. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I still have to remember, we have one more villain card we have to deal with. Do we have... All right, we have a Marvel Knight card. So we have Void the Master Strike on player 1. Good job. So, Master Strike is done. We need to flip for the other Scheme Twist. It is a Sentinel coming out. It could have been worse. Could have been much, much worse. What we got going on? We got 1, 2... Oh, rough turn. 1, 2, 3. What we got going on down here? This is okay. Yeah, we're gonna buy this for 2. Cause yeah, we don't add up to 8, so I can't hit either of the tombstones. I don't have enough for Sentinel here. This might not be a great play, but it's also not terrible. I don't think. We'll find out. Go ahead, discard those. Move back up to player 1 here. Get my little reminder guy out. And just in case something comes up, we'll shuffle and get the 6 cards for player 2 all ready to go. Hey, thank you for hanging out and watching our silliness of Marvel Legendary. Hey, we do have merch available and a donation page. I would like to upgrade the camera setup here, not use this webcam. I know stuff's a little bit blurry, but I'm trying. If you'd like to help us on our quest, yeah, some options in the description below, including Patreon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for player 2. After I'm done chilling everything while working on stuff here, have to kill the downtime somehow. But villain phase, hey, it's a Master Strike. We already know the MK is sitting in player 1, but player 2, did you luck out? Yes, you did. Master Strike is avoided. I'm a fan of that. Well, let's see what we got going on. I like this. Whenever you defeat, we got the mind control, Professor X. We then have plus 4 Jean Grey. Whenever you defeat a villain this turn, you may gain it. It becomes a gray. Oh, I really like that. I really like that a lot. All right, this is going to give us another swing of 1. We're going to have a buy power of 1, 2, 3 coming in. This is going to get us 2 more swing. We could go after the mastermind straight up right now, but I don't think I necessarily want to. 8 plus 6. Oh, I could make this work. Okay, so defeating Blackheart on the fight. The player to your right gain. Okay, we already know they have that. And we can put him in as a gray hero due to mind control. So let's go ahead and do that. So they don't have bonus deck, so he's just going to get us 6 hit, which is amazing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leaving us with 7 left over. So I'm going to spend 1 of that. Or I'm going to spend 7. And, oh, actually, can I do this differently? No, I wouldn't have enough. At least I don't think. If I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it doesn't quite work out. So we'll spend all 7. Spend 1 of these, giving us a leftover of 2 to hit Tombstone, who's got the bribe. We're going to put him in because he hits for 8. Don't mind if I do. That Professor X card's ridiculous. That gives us a leftover buy power of 2, so let's get this, whatever the cost of Bishop, because it lets us draw cards and KO cards, so we can thin stuff down. I feel like we're in a decent spot, but we'll see. And, of course, player 1 is definitely our MVP right now. So we spent that. We go down to player 2. We flip the top card. Hey, it's a Phalanx. Phalanx? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, boring. Boring turn. Okay, attack a 2. And a buy power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could spend all of it and knock out Tombstone. Not a bad call. It gives us something in our pile for that one Ghost Rider that we know we picked up. We can also spend it for the good stuff down here. But is there anything we necessarily really want down here right now? No. So, yeah, we're going to spend it all and just take out Tombstone. Is it a great turn? No. But hey, at least player 2 is starting to help out now. I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for player 1. The cards required to play. Flip it over, another phalanx on the villain phase. We come down here and see what we got. Okay, let's do this first. Whatever the cost bishop lets us draw a card. Not great. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by power. This is going to be +2 attack. I could KO a hero from my victory pile to get +3, which I might actually want to do, because if I could take out a sentinel, it's going to let me KO something. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to KO a villain from my victory pile. Boop. We get +3. I like that. So we're at 5 and 5. Let us go ahead. We will defeat another sentinel. And I can KO somebody. Let's go our cost of 5. I could have done this in a different order, so we could have bought first, not lose the money first. But this is what we're going to do. Buy a 5 whenever you rescue a bystander. It's not great. It is 3 buy power, which is pretty good. So yeah, let's take that. We'll take the expensive. And I gotta remember, I can hit mastermind with the, or I can hit Kingpin, the mastermind, with a bribe. That's one thing I do need to try to keep in mind here. So move down to player 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The villain phase happens. Hey, a sentinel. I can live with that. So player 2 has. Ooh. Do I want to rescue a bystander? No. No, I don't. So this is Psychic Search Jean Grey. Rescue a bystander if an X-Men character was played before, but +2 attack. I do this because we have that psionic astral form Professor X, who's going to get 1 X-Men played prior for Doot Doot. We now have another one of those. So 1, 2, 3. This is Draw Their Fire Colossus, which 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But we do gain a wound. I don't actually remember if I shuffled the wounds, because we do have grievous wounds that we need to deal with. So let's at least give a little bit of a cheeky overhand shuffle. There we are. Gain the wound. Just a plain wound. I can live with that. A buy power 1. And another +2. I can get +3 if I KO a villain from here. So let us KO a sentinel. Because here's what we're going to do. We're going to fight a sentinel. To go down 1, 2, 3. KO one of our heroes. Done. I like that. Now, with our 13 left over, we are finally going to hit Kingpin. Let's see what happens. Let's clear this down in case this would be important. All right, if this is not the final tactic, reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck. Play all the villains you revealed. Oh, put the rest back in any order. Oh, that hurts. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Top one is a bystander, so it is going back. Master Strikes are going back at a Scheme Twist. Yes! Suck it, Kingpin. And these are all in a random order. I hope Scheme Twist is not on top. But hey, we've done damage, so I'm cool with that. Great turn overall for player 2, who's starting to pull their weight. They're coming around, and I like this. All right, that finishes their turn. We now need to move up to player 1 again. So we're going to go put that there, put our little marker there. Because we had 1 card left in our drop pile. We should have technically done this at the end of their turn, but playing by yourself, you kind of do things a little different. Especially when you're trying to record a video and remember doing everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we are. The villain card. Bystander comes up, so it will go to the nearest. If this was blank, it would have gone under Kingpin. So, it's not bad. Okay, let's see what we got going on. We've got +3 Jean Grey. Whenever you rescue a bystander this turn, you get +1 buy power. There you are. Hello, Jean Grey. We've got a buy power of 1, 2, 3 off the agents. We've got a swing of 1, 2, 3. I could boost it if I KO something out of there, and I kind of want to. So, but you know, this is gonna work out. That's fine. I'm gonna KO out of that victory pile to go up 1, 2, 3. We are then going to fight the Phalanx, reveal a tech hero, which I don't have, or KO a hero with an attack icon, which I do have. So I'm going to KO him. We're knocking out this Phalanx with the bystander underneath. And for rescuing the bystander, we get another buy power. But sadly, that only gives us 10 attack total, but 7 buy power, which is really nice. I wish we had some Jean Greys out. Whenever a card you own is KO'd this turn, you get +2 buy power. Same thing with that. Okay, we're going to buy these for 6. And put those in. All right. Oh, you know something? I'm going to go ahead and hit I forgot I had 3 left over. We can clear the city. Don't mind if I do. I do have to KO something out of hand. So now this works out. We have a clear city right now. If only we could like hunt down the ones who've escaped. It's like here's Bullseye just at home doing his own thing. Surprise! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's what villains do to the heroes in essence. They just pop up and like, surprise! I'm evil. I'm doing my thingy. And so why can't the heroes do that? Like here's what's his name? Poindexter. I'm trying to remember Bullseye's name. I think it's Poindexter. Something close to that. Just like here he is sitting at home, making dinner or something, and Daredevil like just jumps in, beats the daylights out of him. I don't know. I'm finding my headcanon of this funnier than it should be. So let's player 2, top card, Master Strike happens. We need to reveal an MK. So, hand is discarded. And then we drop to 5. 1, 2. I'm going to make sure I'm good on the count here. 3. Oh my god, am I on top of this today? I'll take that. So, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. That's how the Master Strike in this one works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as we didn't have one prepped. We do have the MK for player 2. Or player 1, excuse me. So we can ignore that. And let's get back to it. City is still cleared, so it's not a bad turn to run into it. This is a buy power of 2, attack power of 2, and a... Oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buy power, and a swipe of 2. What can I do with a 5? That would be helpful. If you gain a wound, you can discard this card. It's not likely we're going to get the 2 Colossuses together, but it's not bad. There's a chance. There's a chance. So we're going to buy that for 3. Not much else I can do. But I think we have a scheme twist coming up. So let's prepare. Prepare for that. If we're counting from earlier on the attacking Kingpin, flipping the 3 off the top, maybe. But let's find out. We've got our 6 for player 1. I need to move my marker up here. Hey, it's a scheme twist. Surprise! Now we need to play the top 2 cards. It's a scheme twist. So I need to now play 1 more card for this, and then we can resolve this. Okay. We have Azazel is coming out. So that first one's been resolved. We have the next one. So let's get the first one done. It is Bullseye's back out. Neither of them have ambush. And the second is Hammerhead. Yeah, the cities are starting to run rampant in this negative zone prison breakout. Especially with Kingpin, I kind of like them popping out like this. This feels right for Kingpin, even though it's the negative zone stuff. You would think more like Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four a little bit, but I like this. This kind of works. So let us see what we got going on over here. Okay, I like this one. The +6. And whenever we defeat a villain this turn, we can gain it. Becomes a gray hero. Mastermind does not count as a villain for this, which is annoying, but it is what it is. This over here is our whatever the cost bishop. Draw a card. I can KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I should technically play this first. So let's go ahead and do that. Sorry, 1, 2. We already drew our card, so let's go ahead and KO a card out of our hand or discard. Let's KO that for KOing him. We'll get +2 buy power. Done and done. Okay. Let us go ahead and do this all over again. This is going to be draw a card. I can KO someone out of my hand or discard pile, which I'm going to KO him. That's going to get us 2 more buy power. And what we got going here? Whenever you rescue a bystander this turn, draw a card. Not great, not bad. And I think these 2 are a little wasted for us because we have no MK on this. This is going to be a 1 here, 1 here, and 2 more buy power. Oh, I like that 7. Oh, part of me thinks I should attack up here, but okay, we have enough to hit Kingpin. We have a little bit of wiggle room here, so I think that's gonna be the first thing. Is we're gonna knock this down by 13. Oof. Let's put a hit out. Choose a hero from each player's discard pile. Choose a hero from each player's discard pile and KO it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Whenever a card you own is KO'd. Okay, so let's knock out a shield agent for player 2. For player 1. That's a bit of a bummer for that. All right. That's a bishop. But for doing that, because that was a card I own, so that's going to be a +2 to our side. Now, the question is, do we hit Hammerhead? Oh, on fight, I would be KOing someone. It gives me more buy power, which is good, but it's a cost of 5, bringing me down to 4. go up to 6, which isn't enough for this, which I'd love to get that. But I should keep the city clear. Because that scheme twist can keep shooting people over. Like we suddenly had to deal with 4 extra cards. And yeah, we're only halfway through the scheme twist, so and we have heavy hitting stuff down here, but this lets us discard the top 4 cards and gives us attack power equal to their printed, and we can KO any number of them in case they suck. Oh, that's really good. Oh, I'm in such a dilemma right now. I think we're doing this. Okay, we're gonna attack Hammerhead for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like this. I have to KO one of my star icon heroes. Here is Hammerhead to the pile. Because we KO'd one of our heroes, it's gonna get us back up to a buy power of 6. That's such a bummer right now. I mean, at least she straight up gives us 4. It worked out well. We don't have the cards that let us rescue bystanders in this deck to make it a little bit better, but attacking 4 straight up, and there's the one we need. But yeah, a 4 straight up attack is pretty darn good. So it's hard to truly complain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards ready for player 2. Flipping over the top card of the villain deck. Lilith, daughter of Dracula, from the underworld. First time we're seeing her. On escape, each player without Dracula in their victory pile gains a wound. Oh boy, and she's a +5. +5 to attack. Oh, speaking of wound, we got one in our deck here. So, buy power of 1, 2. We have a swipe of 3. We weren't able to play an X-Men character first. This is going to be a +2. I could KO someone out of our pile here. To go up +3. I think that's what we're going to do. I don't know if it's beneficial. Card in your hand gains teleport this turn. I don't think there's anything I really want to teleport. So, is there anything I can do with 8? Or is 5 going to be my max? That's the question. Because 4 + 5 doesn't work out. I can't bribe anybody. Okay, so I think we're going to use the 4. Oh, but I could get Bullseye out. No. We're not going to do that. We're just going to have a swing of 5. We're going to attack and knock out Azazel here because I don't want to gain a wound on both sides. Buy power of 2 doesn't do us any favors down here. And even if we turned it up to 8, we would have only been able to bribe for 10 on Kingpin. So that's not bad. Going up to player 1, who only has 3 left in the draw pile. I think now this video is going to be a couple weeks late, but I thought I saw something from Gen Gun that there's going to be a Legendary Encounters Matrix edition. It should be awesome. And at some point, I really want to pick up the James Bond Legendary. Grew up with my dad, who was a big James Bond fan. Always watched all the movies with him. So I was like, oh man, that might be a fun one to pick up at some point. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Done and done. Let's go ahead and do the villain phase. It is a Sentinel. Not bad. Not bad at all. So what we got going on? So our villains showed up. That Professor Xavier, remember, they just give us the printed value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that mind control Xavier comes out with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be a swipe of 1. We have a buy power of 1. I don't really care. This is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever you rescue a bystander this turn, draw a card, and a buy power of 1. I think as long as nothing terrible happens, we can knock out Kingpin right here. If he drops our cost down of anything. So we're going to hit him for 13 off a bribe. So I'm going to do 1 money. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Give us a little bit of wiggle room. Possibly Kingpin. Put a 0-cost hero from the KO pile on top of each other player's Oh, interesting. That's actually kind of fun. So from the KO pile, on each other player. So it wouldn't be onto myself. And we are going to hit Kingpin for the last one. Fight. Each other player plays a henchman villain from the victory pile as if playing it from the hero deck. Oh, interesting. So, and it's each other player is going to do that. So this would technically slide down in case of escape timing or something like that. We'll go ahead and play that out. Technically, when you hit him, it's over, but it's over. We done did it. Wow. Okay, we definitely made up for the last game by a long shot. Whew. So yeah, we stopped Kingpin. We stopped the negative zone prison breakout. Except for Azazel and Bullseye made it out, but yeah, they Blade can take care of the underworld. Bullseye, Daredevil, and the Marvel Knights. They'll just deal with him. That's not so bad. But let's go ahead and add up some victory points here. Player 2 had a rough day. This is going to be, I think, a grand total of 11. Yep. But player 1, our MVP up here, did a lot of work today. This is feeling like it might be a record. 10 plus 4, plus another 6. So let's add 10 more. 2 more for this hammerhead. 6 more for Fisk here. Should be at 28. Perfect. Phalanx for 1. Phalanx for 1. Bystander for 1. Sentinel for 1. Paramedic for 1. Couple more 1s. And a 2er. Final score. Yeah, player 1 with 38. Player 2 with 11. I really need to work on my player 2 decks. But player 1, I always have like a great idea of what I want to do. And then player 2, I try to do something a little bit different, but maybe I just need to do my strategy twice, but I don't want to eat everything away and like, oh, I'll have both of them building Jean Grey because it's going to eat up the number of cards in the deck. But that is our episode of Marvel Monday. We defeated the Kingpin. We made up for the loss against Apocalypse last week, even though he probably destroyed the world. And granted, it was organized crime wave that took over. That's what won that. So maybe he didn't destroy the world at the end of the day because the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse didn't escape. So he didn't technically win, but organized crime won. And apparently, crime does pay. I don't know where I'm getting at with this. But hey, everybody, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next week with another Marvel Monday. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to the channel for more board game content. Mondays we do Marvel Monday. Thursdays we got Tom and Mom Play. And in between, either Tuesday, Wednesday, we got Board Game Plus. We take a look at digital adaptations of board games. And then Tom tries. Either I play a solo game, much like what I'm doing here, or play a digital either Tabletopia or Board Game Arena with some friends over the interwebs. But hey, that'll do it for me. I've been your host, Tom the Radio Tom Fowl. Thank you so much for watching.